Welcome back to another Misplaced garage video. Today I'm going to show you guys how I like to tune up my old motorcycles. If you're like me, sometimes you get lazy and carburetors don't like ethanol fuel, and I got lazy and just put regular ethanol fuel in it. So I'm gonna drain out all the gas in this bike, probably in the other bike too, but I'm going to go grab some ethanol free, throw this older gas. This has probably been in there for a couple of months, so I guess I don't really want it in there anyways. And plus these bikes are probably gonna sit a while for winter, so I want them not to have ethanol in the fuel tank, because ethanol attracts water, and water in a metal tank is just not a good mix. And with that being said, I'm actually just going to pop this fuel line off on the carburetor, and I can actually just feed it into the hose of the fuel tank. Now I don't want to hold it. Alright. Now just let it drain all the way out. It shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, there's actually a lot of fuel in there. So that's gonna take a minute. I got that fuel draining because that's gonna take a minute. I'm going to pull out the spark plugs and call around to see who happens to have one in stock. Hello, I'm calling to see if you can check if you have a spark plug in stock for me.
First call, this is Kate.
Hello?
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 Is there anyone there?
Yes?
If I can't hear you, please give me a call back.
Hello?
Calling Riley Auto Parts, this is Stefan. How can I help you today?
Hello, I was calling to see if you can check if you have a spark plug in stock for me.
Alright.
For those of you asking how the truck drives now, since I guess I didn't do it before and after from the last video, I only did a ride height change, but it drives great. I mean, I'm sure it drives exactly how it came out of the factory, so that's pretty good to me. I wish I could have got slightly stiffer shocks, but that's not the end of the world. Could have been a lot worse. I mean, I could have ended up with like Monroe's or something, because those are made in China now. But the KYBs function pretty dang good for what they are. I think I only spent like 70 bucks a piece on them, and that's a pretty good deal for front strut at least. Got some ethanol free 91 octane, so I'm gonna throw that in this tank and the other tank. I like Philly. So I actually went outside and cleaned off some of the outside just to get rid of any loose dirt. Basically, I took it all apart, went through the whole thing, sprayed some carb cleaner on most of it just to get any loose dirt out or anything that can clog up the jets, or if there is a clog in the jets, fix that. Make sure you can see through the little jet holes. And for the most part, that's about it, other than resetting the idle air control and the fuel mixture. let's see if that little tune-up helped out this bike. I also adjusted the throttle a little bit so that it's a little bit snappier, so I don't have to pull it quite as far for how much I want it to open. Let's go fire it up and see how it runs. Let's see how she runs. A little wet out here now, so that kind of sucks, but clutch is probably gonna stick here. Alright, well there you go guys, that's how I just keep my bikes running at all times. I just tune them up every once in a while and they're mostly good to go. I would trust this bike to ride as far as I need to. I mean, I wouldn't get there very quickly because it only goes 40, but I've ridden like 50 miles on this thing in one day. It's a lot of shaking two-stroke, but it rips pretty dang good. The reason I'm tuning this one up right before winter, oddly enough, is because I actually want to sell it to free up some funds for some other projects like that green bike. This bike needs some more fun in its life. This bike is honestly just too nice for me. It's like, it's just so solid that I don't want to do anything worse to it than like dents. So I didn't put these dents in it, so the previous owner did, but like, this bike's been in an online magazine and it's just not something that I want to like destroy. This bike I'm not as afraid to ride really hard, plus it's faster with the head, so that just leaves this bike to look at, and I don't really like bikes just sitting around to look at, in my opinion. I'd rather be able to build another engine for this car, whatever it is. Plus when I sell that, I probably can buy another bike and start doing an engine build on the Cobra or the Triumph or whatever else I decide I want to do with it. Yeah, this bike will be for sale. Let me know if you're interested in it. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.